So we are called the press today just to announce about one tournament, the badminton tournament. That is a interdepartmental badminton tournament in the Kohima for the first time. So last 1-2 years we were not having any games, no tournaments, nothing. We were all behind COVID. So it's still not yet over, but we have a written SOP and guidelines from the Home Department and Government of Nagaland. So we'll be following everything. So just as a club, we had approached the Assembly Secretariat for the badminton stadium in the Assembly Secretariat, which has 3 badminton courts. So the Commission Secretary to the Assembly, he has kindly consented that he will give the stadium to us. So the dates of this tournament will be October 22 and 23. It's a Friday and Saturday. So we plan to start in the Friday around evening time. It will go till Saturday. So this is just a request. This is happening for the first time in Kohima. This kind of an interdepartmental tournament. Other district usually it happens, and you have a limited number of officers in the other district. But here in Kohima you have a lot of officers. Even in police you have the headquarter and other units. Same with the other officers, and even army also, Assam Rifle. So you have so many units. So these kind of competitions are needed for the coordination. Many coordinated activities in which you need the convergence of the departments happen in these kind of informal settings. So we encourage everyone to participate. This is the first of its kind. So we, as part of the club members, Interdepartmental Badminton Club, we just formed a club, and just for the sake of it, because we wanted this to happen in Kohima. So we encourage all the departments, all the units to participate, and we have 3 categories. We have men's doubles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles. So as of now, we are kept like every department or every unit can send 2 teams for men's double and 1 team each for mixed doubles and women's doubles. And so we encourage everyone to participate. Winning is not everything, but participating and the kind of coordination, the kind of contacts you develop in these kind of tournaments will help working together in the days to come. And all said and done, a healthy mind always resides in a healthy body. So let us improve our health also, and let us participate for this coordination. October 22-23 is the date, and we hope every department will come up. So the registration has already started. So the registration the department can do. The forms are available. We are circulated also, and we'll be giving out to the media and in the newspapers. In the link also will be given, and the collection can be done in the Directorate of School Education. We have kept a room, and otherwise it can be done in the TT Stadium also. So 13th October is the last date for registration. So before that, we request all the departments to submit their registration and encourage the participant to participate. And all the rules will be there, that the teams have to come in their jersey with the department name either pasted or printed in the t-shirts. And all the COVID protocols will be followed. We'll be strictly enforcing the masks and even the hand sanitizer, and we'll be keeping a thermal gun also so that, to check the temperature, so that every aspect of the SOP will be followed. And we hope this will be a success, and we hope every department in Kohima district will participate and cooperate with us. Thank you.
Which organizer this?
Huh?
Which organizer? Which department?
Not our department. We have a club here, morning club, no, in the Directorate of School Education. So we just formed an interdepartmental badminton club, and we are only organizing it.
So you can highlight a bit on why you want to organize this.
Why I want to organize this? Okay. It's still running? Okay. See, the other district, what happens is that even I was in, okay, I think. Other districts, usually what happens, when I was a DC and even in the district administration as a ADC or SDO civil, we used to have these interdepartmental tournaments. And we get to know people, we get to know the officers, and small things get done through the contacts you develop and the kind of camaraderie you show in this kind of informal settings. But Kohima being the capital and being the biggest district and so many officers here, no one had taken the initiative to organize something like this. So this was not happening in Kohima. Of course, open tournaments and other things keep happening, but not like an interdepartmental tournament setup. So we thought, why don't we do it in Kohima also? And Kohima, you have the officers starting from the Chief Secretary, DGP, till the district administration, and all the departmental officers are here. So the coordination in various levels of the government functionaries is very, very important. So we thought, of course, let us have some fun, and at the same time, let us have some coordination also, and the departments can converge. So that was the motive behind it. The club is a very nascent club. We just formed a club. We play together around 8 of us, and we are from different offices. Some of us are from the school education, some of them from the treasuries and accounts, and we have one officer from the IT also, additional director IT is also here, and one officer from the smart city. So we just played together for last few months. So we thought, let us take the initiative. Let's not wait for anyone. Let us only take the initiative and do it. So that is the formation of the club. Yeah. We have around plus more than 60 officers in Kohima, I think. And even within the biggest organizations like police, army, they have different units. For example, police, they have police headquarters, the SP office Kohima, they have 4 NAP. So everyone can participate individually. So we hope to have at least 100 teams, 90 to 100 teams, we hope. If we get more than that, we'll be happy. Yes, we'll have to. It depends on the number of teams coming in. The last date is 13th October, and we're giving maximum publicity, and informally also we are telling our friends in the other departments to come and participate. So it depends on the participation. If we get 90 to 100 teams in all these 3 categories combined, we'll need to even play during the night or early morning time also, because we are just limiting it to 2 days. It will be knockout system.
So how much is the registration fee?
Registration fee is 2,000 per team. One team, 2 people, so 1,000 per person, you can say. Yeah. This is not for any. Sorry.
I said that's only but less.
No. Yes. So I can highlight on that also. See, what we intend to do is that it's not only about the prize money. Of course, if we are able to save some amount, it will be all transparent. Okay. Even we can give you the expenditure to the press also after that, and it will be transparent. And if you are able to save something, what we intend to do, we want to encourage some young budding players in Kohima or in the state, and we want to sponsor some badminton gears and all for those players, the young kids. So that is our motive. This is the first edition, and hopefully with the support of all of you, if it becomes successful, then we will make it an annual business. Yeah. Of course, I will be playing. Yeah. Yes.
This tournament is only for the departments you mentioned, so how are you getting as young players?
No, see, that is what. So there are a lot of clubs in Kohima which has, like, we have Nagaland coaches and other things. So we will ask them. It's not about we sponsor only to the department people or their kids. We will ask for who is the upcoming players in the state who can take the name of our state outside Nagaland and participate in national competitions and all in future. We will ask about budding talents. Then if they are financially backward and they need some support, we are ready to support. And hopefully we'll be able to save some money and we'll support them. So the timing we haven't decided. So we are waiting for the registration to get over. Then depending on the number of teams, we will make the schedule.
Since registration is only on, how many have registered so far?
Not much, because we haven't given into the media, either print or electronic. Just started yesterday, so just 2-3 now. That is through the WhatsApp groups we have circulated. But once it goes out to the media, I'm sure. And many departments are already planning. They approached us also that we'll be participating. Yeah.
So it's going to be only a doubles tournament or?
Only doubles. Yeah, only doubles. Because if we have to have so many categories, then it will take more time. And since this is the first edition, we are going only for doubles. And if time permits in the coming years, we can extend it to other categories.
Why did there is 2 teams for the men's doubles and not for the females?
See, yeah, okay, that is a very interesting question. So if the departments are coming up with 2-3 teams, we are welcome. But usually what we see is that the participation from the ladies side is a bit less. So you can also participate from the press side. We'll keep press as a unit, okay?
That's good news.
Yeah.
Also because proportional of the
See, we have COVID restrictions, and if in the beginning all the teams will be there. So if we have close to 100 teams, means you are looking at 200 teams plus 50 organizers or linesman, referee and all. So we don't encourage many like public to come and watch, and because COVID protocol also has to be followed. So let us see. It depends on the number of people. Or we will even approach the legislators also. We have good players even in the ministers, MLA levels. So they also, will be requesting them to represent Assembly Secretariat and play in the tournament also. And we'll try to approach the Honorable CM or other ministers, just even as an exhibition match if they can come and play, just to show their camaraderie to the departments.